3 on the mound.
Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Archmere Academy. We are bringing you Delaware Military Academy and the Hawks in high school baseball. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Big Ed Halliday, and Len Evans, along with you from beautiful Claymont.
Make sure that whole picture's in there.
And this is our second high school baseball game of the year. We are underway, and there's a long drive on the first pitch of the game. And it's over the head of the left fielder. I don't even have the lineups all the way yet. That was number 1, by the way, for DMA. Nick Hertzfeld, the center fielder. So he goes deep for a double on the first pitch. And wow, what a start.
Yeah, absolutely. Great start there. He's able to get it.
I'm still writing down lineups here. You know, I tried to get out of work earlier, but I got work to do, so I got here as soon as I could. We'll get to those lineups when we could. This is Kevin Williams, the second baseman. He goes at second for DMA. Next up is Jonathan Golubiowski, the right fielder. So Emmett Bice on the hill for Archmere. Bice is a senior.
Archmere's first of 2 games today, Mike. They play Tower Hill later tonight. A game that was moved from yesterday with the inclement weather coming in. Yep, absolutely. They played Tower Hill, and they played Archmere yesterday, so they're going to be behind for some pitching.
Who did they play yesterday?
They played St. Mark's.
Archmere played St. Mark's, right?
Yep,
yeah.
9-1.
St. Mark's, good start for them, huh?
Yeah.
2 wins yesterday in opposite ends of the county. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the stretch from Bice. And the pitch fouled out of play, and that is heading toward the patio. 2 balls and a strike. So ask everybody's patience while I get caught up on my scorebook here. Archmere in new white uniforms with the Houston Astros horizontal stripes and the white numbers just to make things even more fun. I can see some of them, but I did bring the binoculars today, so we're out in right field. Jason, I don't know how much you know about Peter, Paul, and Mary, but they had a song called Right Field. And it's out in right field watching the dandelions grow.
Mike, I'm not giving away my age, so I'm going to pretend like I haven't heard that song before.
Peter, Paul, and Mary reference for the day. Pitch is high, ball 4. And Williams walks. Putting runners on first and second. No, body out. Seahawks come in with a record of 1 and 3. Losses to some pretty good teams. St. Mark's, Middletown, and Conrad. They defeated Newark their last time out, so they're on a 1-game win streak. Archmere 1-1. Lost to St. Mark's.
Beat Concord.
5-4. I don't think Concord's lost. No, Concord's lost to Middletown, but they've won 3 straight since then. Here's a bunt down the third base side. Bice sends it over to first. Sacrifice is good. Score it 1-4. Runners move up to first, to second and third.
Good job by the 3-hole hitter there, sacrificing his and getting the 2 runners into scoring position here in the first inning.
This is Zach McCluskey, the left fielder, coming to bat. Number 26.
And like we said, DMA is 1 and 3. Their losses are St. Mark's, Appo, and Conrad. So 3 teams ranked in the 302 Sports Top 10 poll.
And that is a tough schedule so far. That was a strike one. So the home plate umpire, I'm blocked by the first base coach. I can see him. Bice from the stretch. Looks over third base. Pitch is high, ball 1.
I was hoping the weather held out, and it did.
1-1. Bice in a little bit of trouble here. First inning, he's a veteran. He's been around. Been watching Emmett play for a few years now. I'll get the Archmere lineup to you as soon as I can write it all down. Ball 2.
I think they came back just because of the uncertainty. They get the games in.
2-1 to McCluskey. Colin Smith, the pitcher, waits on deck. A little bit warmer today, Jason, than we had yesterday at Wilson Field, although we were inside. Ball 3, 3-1 on McCluskey. It's actually not too bad out here.
No, and they said it's supposed to be 62 degrees and sunny out this afternoon.
Well,
it's not 62 and it's not sunny.
It was sunny earlier. There's the sun trying to get through. now tomorrow it's supposed to not be very good. There's a shot down the third base line. It's a fair ball. 2 runs are going to score. Hertzfeld crosses. Here comes Williams, and McCluskey holds it first with his 2-run single. It's 2-0 Seahawks.
I can't see my screen at all.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up on here.
Well, I know. I have to adjust it because I can't see
Oh, okay.
nothing. Sorry, tell the fans sorry we're making adjustments on the fly.
Yeah, you have to.
Way too dark.
We're adjusting to the sunlight and to the distance and everything else. So just bear with us. Glad you could join us. Runner up first, 2-0 DMA, and this is Colin Smith, like we mentioned. He is pitching today, but right now he's going to show us his best Ohtani imitation as he's going to hit. Pitch is high.
Just go to our 302 Sports channel. It's on it.
Right now,
Yeah, it's live.
And the conference at the mountains, the Oxer. They don't want this to get out of hand early.
No, definitely not.
brings up that pickoff at first, that
Right,
ball had
yeah,
out.
yeah.
He was like, he's still out.
It's still out. Well, we had one yesterday. You could clearly see down the
DMA is coached by Aaron Lewis,
Oh my.
Archmere's head coach,
I was like, I wish we were recording
Chuck
this.
Fossey. So Ox, pretty good year last year. DMA also always has a good team. Archmere was a pretty good team last year. DMA off to a little bit of a tough start this year, but like we mentioned, they have played a very tough schedule early on. Where they get this is the Diamond State game, and here is Smith. Count 1-0. Swing and sent into left field. Another base hit.
And they're doing a good job getting some, jumping on some early pitches here and driving some balls into the outfield, Mike. Exactly the start the Seahawks want. Like you said, they're coming in. They were 0-3 to start the season. They're coming in off a win, so it'd be nice if they could get this one, like you said, Diamond State win.
So McCluskey held at second as that ball was sent to left field. They're getting around on Bice, sending everything to left. Now you know why the song had Watching the Dandelions Grow, because in right field, you just don't get that much action. I think we have to have another Peter, Paul, and Mary reference before the day's over. So the batter is the designated hitter, Dominic Petrucci, in the 6-hole lineup. Petrucci wears number 7. Runners on first and second. Here comes the wind.
I was going to say it's starting to get a little windy here.
The wind yesterday blowing at Wilsonfield, blowing hard left to right. This feels like it's blowing out.
I think he's laid as a volunteer now.
And that was
Great win for Hodson yesterday.
back to the bottom of the 7th. Bad hop single.
Don't see it on the bottom.
What?
Thing.
There's Tyler.
Yeah, but when I click on it,
Okay.
Oh, that was a strike.
Oh.
Like Dorkowitz. Catcher waits on the
Because it's just technically have a side job. Like a part-time job.
stuffed up today. Can't move right.
We're going something. We're going something. Came out steak shop here. They got it's not that kind of steak.
He's ahead of Petrucci. But Archmere trails 2-0, trying to keep it that way. Right behind us here, Jason, we have Archmere DMA softball going on. So busy day for the Ox. Their girls lacrosse team will be playing at Friends today at 4 o'clock. And then the snows are coming apparently.
No,
Here's the foul ball.
they changed the forecast a little bit, Mike.
Spice to first base. He's got an out.
We're only going to get a coating now.
That's his second out.
And by 10 a.m., it's going to be warm outside.
I'm all for that. We got to do that 5K. The MMF 5K, the Muscle Movement Foundation 5K at St. Mark's tomorrow. Be there at 8 o'clock and join Team 302. We're last minute, join us. We'll be the slow guys near the back. So 2 outs. Fedorkowitz, the batter. Runners at second and third. And Bice possibly can hold this to 2 runs. He's pitching from a windup, so a big lead out there from McCluskey. Popped up down the third base side. Looks like he's going to be out of play. That is approximately 380 feet from his hole. A nice attempt there by the shortstop, but he's unable to get that one. No balls and a strike here. You know, this is Will Whitefield. Will White, class of 2004. Look into his story. It's probably something unfortunate, but 0-1 is the count. And that is strike 2. So if the first base coach can line up perfectly between me and the umpire, he's right there. But that was a strike. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Vice. Lined in the left field. It is caught. Line, a diving stab by the left fielder. I'm going to get you his name just after this half inning when we come back. So for DMA, 2 runs.
Don't take a commercial break.
They had 3 hits. They left 2 after a half inning. It's 2-0. We're going to stay here. We're going to stay here. I'm going to be trying to scrim down the Archmere lineup.
I got that diving catch too.
That could be a play of the week.
I got that diving catch too. Holy hell.
So nice catch there.
That's the only thing that
The left fielder is
coordinating going live.
turn over to the right roster here, Jason.
Until
Brady Dalton, the junior, makes that diving stab in left field. So the Archmere lineup.
Right now, go back and they'll have every play, every 30-second block. Go back and watch.
Jason Rue is going to lead off.
Put it on another
He's a
chip.
designated hitter. He's going to bat for Vice. Batting second, number 23, Jack Nielsen.
Yeah, it is.
And batting third is the catcher. This guy I know, Tommy Alexander. Batting fourth for the Hawks, number 24, Colin Jensen. Jensen is playing third base. Batting fifth, Max Giaffri. Second baseman. Batting sixth is Mike Delos, the right fielder.
That's crap. Chicken salad is garbage.
Batting seventh, Connor Bartholomew. And he is the shortstop. Hitting eighth, number 28, Anthony Malamachi Macy. And he is your center fielder. Batting ninth, the left fielder, Brady Dalton. And that is your Hawks lineup. We are ready to go. Jason Rue with bat high and inside, ball 1. There's a strike pitcher today for, we mentioned Collins, pitcher for DMA, number 15. That is inside, ball 2. 2 and 1. Inside and a leadoff walk for Rue. Those walks will hurt you. We're now Archmere in business. Hey, man, on base.
You didn't even realize your mother made that.
And there's a pickoff throw. Gets by the first baseman, but no advance by Rue.
I can't get the color.
Nielsen, the lefty. Another pickoff attempt. And Rue just looks at him. Says, dude, I'm not that far from base. Maybe he didn't say that exactly, but he was thinking it. So he got about a 6-7 foot lead. Here's the pitch, low, ball 1. Just put an APB out there. Anybody has seen spring, please let us know. We are looking for spring.
Spring, where are you? Got an APB on.
I can't get the damn color change.
Count is 1-0, and Smith seems preoccupied with Rue over there. There's the pitch. In the dirt, but I think he went around, and that is going to be strike 1. 1 is the count. And on the softball field behind us, 3-0 DMA. As they head to the bottom of the second. We do it all here at 302 Sports. Another pickoff attempt. This one's a little closer. Buddy's back. Well, that's some good news about tomorrow then.
What?
A little less snow than we thought.
Yeah.
I can't keep. I don't even check the weather. I just wake up and look outside. He's going, swing and a miss. Pitch gets back to the backstop, and Rue's going to advance. The count is 1-2. Archmere with a runner in scoring position. So he waited and waited, picked the right pitch to run on. And now he's at second base. On deck, the catcher, Tommy Alexander. That pitch is outside. 2-2. Once again, thanks for joining us on 302 Sports. Appreciate your patience while we work out some graphics stuff and the blind play-by-play man. I think that would be actually a fun way to do a game. Here's the grounder to the right side. Second baseman's got it. Over to first. He's out. That was Kevin Williams made that play. Throws out Nielsen. Moving to third on the play is Rue. Now to bring Alexander to the plate. Score of 4-3 for the first out. Alexander to the right, he's got some pop. He's got the Hawks' first run 90 feet away. He'll be followed by Colin Jensen. Here's the pitch, curveball, low, ball 1. I'd like to thank everybody here at Archmere Academy for accommodating us on short notice. We had so much fun freezing yesterday, we thought we'd do it again today. Here's the 1-0 pitch, it's high, ball 2. 2-0 on catcher Alexander. 1 out, runner third for Archmere. We're here in Claymont today. And that pitch is strike 2-1. Smith from the stretch. That is low, ball 3. I can hear. I can hear. My 80s movie reference, like Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. I can see. I can walk. It's a miracle. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's high, ball 4. So Alexander is going to take first base and immediately head back to the dugout. And there he goes. Does all the hard work, Jason. He has to go sit on the bench and put that gear back on. And we'll see who the courtesy runner is. It is number 10. Number 10. I flipped my roster over. That can't be number 10. Max Joffrey. He's in the game. Number 30. Michael Malamachi.
There's
They're hard to see.
Archmere. And there's kind of like striped throwback jerseys, white numbers on white jerseys, make it very difficult to.
That is Mike Malamachi, the freshman. Yeah, it is a little difficult to see. Here's a swing and a pop-up. I lost it, but it's heading toward the shortstop. The wind's got it, but so does the shortstop, Tyler Purse, for out number 2. That may have been an infield fly. I didn't hear the umpire, but...
Yeah, normally on, like you said, Mike, normally they call it an infield fly.
So this is Max Geoffrey, the second baseman. He's wearing number 10. First and third for the Hawks. 2 down. Smith looks to get out of this inning. Geoffrey swings, grounder toward third. It's going to be a tough one. Get to the cross end. He's got him for the third out of the inning. That play was made by Wyatt Minner, the third baseman. 5-3 is the score, and that's going to do it for the first inning. Archmere gets 2 runners on walks. Can't bring anybody across, and after 1, it's 2-0 DMA. We'll be back on 302 Sports.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local
We are back, and that play was in E5, allowing the batter, number 21, Albert Blanchard, to reach base in the top of the second. Ball just kind of ate up the third baseman, Jensen, and DMA with a runner at first with a 2-zip lead. Here's your batter, the shortstop, Tyler Purse, wearing number 3. Throw to first. Blanchard back safely. He wasn't that far off the bat. Yeah, it did bounce it over there. Nice play by the first baseman, Jack Nielsen. There's another pickoff play, another one into the ground. 2-0 Seahawks. We're here in the second. Behind us, 3-0 Seahawks. Softball there in the third inning.
Yeah, and Mike, their softball team got a nice win over second-ranked Milford yesterday.
Yeah, might be some
7-1.
shakeups in those rankings next week.
Caravel looked impressive 2 last night.
And there goes Blanchard for second, and he is safe. Slides under the tag.
Yeah, great slide by him, Mike. You called it perfectly. He slid right underneath the tag. And great slide by him. He gets in there safely. So I think the throw beat him.
Count is 1-0 on Purse. Nick Hertzfeld waits on deck. He doubled his first time up. DMA looking to do some more damage here in the second. Here's Bice from the stretch. Attempted bunt is fouled off, 1-1. So DMA looking to manufacture a few runs here early in the game.
Yeah, I keep on harking on this, but Archmere played St. Mark's yesterday. They're playing here today, and then they're playing tonight against Tower Hill. So
it's a nice test of your pitching staff.
Absolutely. But I believe some teams hit 5 games yesterday, so I think the pitch count has gone up to 105. But
another attempted bunt is missed, and it's strike 2. 1-2 on Purse. Actually, I like these Archmere uniforms. It's just, the number is a little hard to see, but they look sweet.
They are nice. I like them. We saw that last year with Sussex
Tech.
Tech
had some nice looking unis. St. George's had these stripes.
And Hodson the other day.
So the count 1-2. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Swing and fouled by the Auks dugout on the third base side. Nice campus up here, Jason. I'm fortunate enough both of us live close by and get a chance to drive by here every day, and it's impressive that they have up here at Archmere.
It is impressive.
Count remains 1-2. Bice taking his time from the stretch. Grounded toward third base. Jensen dives. He's got it. He looks the runner back, and they got a chance to get the out at second, and he is out. Great play there by the third baseman, Colin Jensen, making up for that miscue a few seconds ago. A diving stop to his right, and he catches Blanchard in no man's land. Score that one 6-4 for the first out of the inning. Fielder's choice. Purse is on first base.
Yeah, Mike, and like you said, a great diving stop, and then he presence of mind to see that the runner was a little far off second base, and he was able to get the out there.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get Purse at first base. But that saved a run.
Absolutely.
That ball gets into left field. That's a run scored because that's right down the line. So here is Hertzfeld. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored in the first inning. He tattooed a ball in this first at bat.
Absolutely. Line shot it over the head. The outfield.
That was the first pitch.
Absolutely. First pitch.
He didn't waste any time.
He didn't waste any time.
Hey, he's got plans tonight or something. Who knows? He attempts a bunt. That is fouled behind the backstop. Behind the plate. 0-1. He's probably got homework to do or something. So for these youngins, it's back to school on Monday, fellas. So enough playing games. They're going to be back in the classroom on Monday. Purse on the run. That ball's fouled out of play. 0-2 is the count. No balls, 2 strikes on Nick Hertzfeld. Nick Hertzfeld is Bice settled down a little bit. They are hitting him, but his defense is making some plays. Here's the pitch. Line to center field, and it is short hopped, and into second base goes Purse. They almost had a force out there.
Almost. Good job by the runner out. He's got to make sure that ball's caught, and then he has to speed.
So 2 runners on. The batter, Kevin Williams, the second baseman. He walked his first time up. He scored the Seahawks' second run. Hawks at double play depth. DMA has shown the willingness to make things happen. Running, bunting, hitting runs.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday with the Hodson team, Mike.
That pitch was a ball, up and in, 1-0.
That's a good formula for winning. You do all that small ball type of stuff.
Here's a grounder to Jensen at third. He's got it, steps in the bag for one, fires across the diamond. Safe at first, but another fine play by Colin Jensen gets the out at third base, and 2 runners remain on with 2 outs.
Yeah, great play, Mike. Like you said, it was a bang play there at first.
So first and second, 2 outs now. The batter, Jonathan Golubiowski, he sacrificed bunted his first time up. Back to Bice. 2 outs, 2-1. DMA getting some batters to the plate today. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Seeing some great defensive plays in this one, Mike.
Yeah, Jensen's made a couple nice ones down there at third.
Great crowd for a Friday afternoon baseball game.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the weather to turn here.
Yeah, I saw a forecast for later next week. It's in the 70s, so that's
so
more our type of weather.
Listen, if you're watching this game, I don't want to hear anybody complaining about heat ever. It could be 90. I'm okay with 90.
I know you're always okay.
I'm the heat miser,
because
man. I don't care.
You're wearing long pants today. I'm not used to this.
Well, I was at work earlier. I had to go to work.
I understand, but even so, I don't think you could breathe.
I don't usually do shorts if I'm sitting at a table outside and it's 45 degrees, 50 degrees out. That pitch is a ball, and it is 1-2. Kind of a waste pitch there, a curveball. Trying to get Golubiowski to chase one, but he goes to DMA. He's too smart for that.
Absolutely.
Here's a pitch fouled, out of play. If you're parked over there, look out.
Still 3-0 DMA over Archmere.
Yeah, they're headed to
soccer.
The fourth
softball.
Headed to the 4th inning. It could be a soccer score.
Well, it was. DMA did beat Archmere 3-0 this year in soccer.
So it looks like the Hawks need some revenge here. Swing and a miss. Ball is dropped, and the batter's pretty much given up, and that's going to be completed 2-3, and that is it for the inning. Strikeout, and that's the inning. So no runs, a couple of base runners on an error and a walk and a hit. 2 left on, and after 1.5 innings, it's 2-0 DMA. We're back after this on 302 Sports.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable...
And we are back here in Paradise, Claymont, Delaware. Archmere and DMA headed to the bottom of the second inning, 2-0 Seahawks. So the 302 guys are telling me it's supposed to warm up next week. Can't get here soon enough, if you ask me. I don't care how hot it is.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike.
Just a reminder, let's see, we got a couple seconds here. Every Wednesday at 7, it's the 302 Sports Weekly at Hooters of Newark, 136 Astro Shopping Center. Here actually, Archman's ready to bat. Swing and a miss. This is Mike DeLose, the right fielder. We have high school rankings, guests, highlights, players of the week. Lively banter between the 4 of us, me, Jason, Pat Garianis, and Benny Pinella. And there's always some wings afterwards, and it's always a good time. So that's 7 p.m. Wednesdays. at the Hooters Newark at the Archmere Shopping Center. Stop on by, come in and see Nick McCulley. Say hi. You can, he's the superstar pitching coach for Newark Charter. Clean shaven Nick McCulley. What's going on here? Got a haircut. Looks good. 1-2 the count on DeLose.
He looks a lot younger than he already was.
There's a grounder up the middle, and that's a base hit for DeLose. The Auks' first hit of the game, and they are off to a good start here in inning number 2.
Yeah,
we got to give Nick some props. I mean, he looked sweet the other night with those cheeks and the hair. He looked good. Play first. DeLose dives back in safely.
So this game's got a lot to live up after yesterday, our first baseball broadcast. Hodson, St. Elizabeth. Hodson with the walk-off single.
Yeah.
Bad hop single.
Off a guy's face almost. That bunt is foul. And that makes the count 0-1. Jason, what's this yellow thing overhead?
Sun.
That's the sun. What the heck is that?
I told you they were calling for sun in 62 this afternoon.
Hold on, I'm running home. I'm gonna get my shorts. I'm only a mile from here. All right, so the count's 0-1.
Megan and Lang, if you're listening.
Yeah, she's at school.
She's at school. Too bad.
The dogs are home.
That ain't gonna bring your
No,
shorts on, unfortunately.
Could have brought them up to watch the game. I sent dog signals. Hang on, bring me the shorts. Lock the door on your way out. DeLose dives back in ahead of that pickoff.
That was close. That was really close.
1-1's the count.
You have to be careful on the base. You have to be paying attention all times because they're both keeping the runners close.
People may have thought we're not paying attention, but we are. And there goes DeLose. It's a hit and run. Grounded slowly toward third. I don't think he's going to get him, Jason. They tried to throw it to second. Throws into right field. And that's going to allow DeLose to advance to third base. The batter, Connor Bartholomew, remains at first.
I like that, Mike. Set the runner in motion. Make that defense think out there, and they do a great job of hit and run there.
I'm not sure what the scoring. I'm tempted to go
fielder's
choice or maybe a hit.
I'll go fielder's choice because he threw it I would give it a hit because he threw it the second after DeLose had already got there and was coming back to the
Yeah, I don't think he had a chance to get the guy first. So we're scoring that a hit because we're the official scorers after all. We're scoring that a hit for Connor Bartholomew, and that'll bring Anthony Malamachi, the center fielder, to the plate. He wears number 28. First and third, nobody out. Auks in business. We've had a lot of base runners today. Makes for a fun game. So here's Malamachi.
Good spot for him to be in here. First and third, like you said, nobody out.
See Bartholomew dancing off first base, and he's going. And lay down the bunt. It's a suicide squeeze this time, Jason. Play to first. And nice play. He's out at first base. So Bartholomew advances to second. He was running. It was kind of a bunt and run suicide squeeze, but it got the job done. We'll call it a sack bunt. Score at 1-3. RBI for Malamachi.
Good job by him, like getting the bunt down because, like you said, on a suicide squeeze, he misses that bunt. The runner's dead at the plate, so.
I rewatched that bunt from yesterday. That was more of a safety squeeze.
I called that live. I thought it was more of a safety squeeze or he got a bad jump, but I was leaning towards the safety squeeze, and I did also watch it last night, and I totally agree with you. It was more of a safety squeeze.
There's a line shot up the middle, caught by the second baseman. Back to second, double play. So that was a nice play there by Kevin Williams at second. Gets it to shortstop Tyler Purse, and they catch Bartholomew off of the bag, and that's going to end the inning. So a run for Archmere on 2 hits. They leave nobody, and after 2 complete, it's 2-1 DMA. And we are back at Archmere Academy, 2-1 Seahawks. Zach McCluskey, 1 for 1 today. He's going to lead off. He was stranded at third base in the first inning. He takes a called strike. Oh, Jason, I'm going to stand up for a second here and just stretch out a little bit because I can. One and one is the count. Behind us, fourth inning, still 3-0 DMA, softball over Archmere. Bice, curveball. Strike 2, 1-2. So I know, Jason, we have a baseball game scheduled tomorrow on 302, if I'm not mistaken.
We do. Newark Charter, Caesar Rodney.
And that's a ball 2-2. What time's that game?
7 o'clock at Raleigh Stadium.
Okay.
That game, the weather I saw this morning, it looked promising after 10 a.m. tomorrow, so.
Let's go. We can walk in the snow for the MMF 5K.
Well, now they're only calling for less than the coding, Mike. What's less than the coding?
I don't know.
It's staying a little further south than they originally thought.
That's good. They deserve snow down south. And there is strike 3 called. McCluskey goes down looking. Second strikeout for Connor Bice. 1 down. That'll bring Colin Smith to the plate. He singled his first time up. Should have mentioned McCluskey's single in the first inning brought home 2 runs.
Yes.
I don't want to not give the guys credit. There's a fly ball deep to center field, and it's over the head of the center fielder. Smith on his way to second. He'll get there with a double, and that was a towering shot. I never saw it. This guy's kind of tough to see the ball in.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's hard to see the ball out there when that ball got up in the air like that. Like you said, it was a towering ball to start with, and then just gets him in there to second base. 1 out double.
So that will bring Petrucci to the plate. Don Petrucci, he grounded out to Bice his first time up. 1 down, runner at second for the Seahawks. It's actually not freezing out here. I'm not saying it's warm. It's just not freezing. Pickoff play at second, and he dives back in.
Like I said, I knew this morning when they said it was 62 degrees.
Yeah, I didn't believe that till I saw it.
I still had the sweatshirt.
I'm layered up.
The 302 sports jacket. 302 sports sweatshirt. The 302 sports long sleeve shirt.
Nick's probably happy to hear that.
Absolutely.
Swing and a miss. 0-1 is the count to Petrucci. They're headed to the top of the 5th over there, moving right along.
That's the one thing about softball. That softball moves a little faster than baseball.
3-zip DMA. Hawks looking for some offense over there.
Yeah, they got shut out against Mount Pleasant in their first game of the year.
And Petrucci takes one into the ribs or the arm, and he's going to take his bases. He is hit by a pitch. First and second, 1 out.
But I like seeing this weather, Mike. We got to get these games in.
Yeah, we need teams playing double headers 40 miles apart. Speaking of Maple Zone, they got to go to Maple Zone.
Speaking of double header, Indian River softball team ranked number 1. They start today up at number 9 Wilmington Charter at 11 a.m. Don't have a score update, but when we do, I'll get you on. And then they're driving down to Smyrna, playing a 4:15 game against the 7th-ranked Smyrna Eagles.
That's right on the way home.
So it's a tough day for that number 1 Indian River softball team, playing 2 top 10 teams today.
Had to face that Tony Browning this morning for Wilmington Charter.
Yeah, what a great pitcher.
So Mike Fedorkowitz is the batter. He's 0 for 1. 2 runners on for the Seahawks. They're out there in their blue, and that is a strike call. 1 ball, 1 strike on the catcher, Mike Fedorkowitz. So you said Hodgson's 5 games, so the pitch count should have gone up for everybody, right?
I believe that's what I was told originally. Like I said,
Oh, look out.
wow,
You see a bunch of Seahawks flying around that dugout.
I was just upset. Like the Seahawks are flying out of the way there. Foul ball into the Seahawks dugout. But yeah.
By the way, we apologize for the wide camera angle. We've lost our cameraman for momentarily. So we will have that rectified soon. Like they said, I'm scrambling over there. Look out! Ah! And that ball's fouled out of play. No scrambling in the dugout this time, but it remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pretty entertaining game so far, Jason.
Absolutely.
A lot of base runners, some good defensive plays.
Kind of like we drew it up last night when we picked this game very last minute.
Yeah, we had
added to the schedule.
Had a couple options of a paddle of softball playing today against Red Lion. And we had the softball game behind us, and you mentioned Indian River and Charter, but we went baseball. That ball bounces off Jensen's belly. He sends it across the diamond, safe, and the bases are loaded. And I'll have to score that in error, unfortunately.
Yeah, tough play. Looked like the ball hopped up on him.
That'll load the bases, 1 out, and the Hawks going to be in double play depth. Yeah, that was a tough one, but
I agree with your
I'm
scoring.
sure if you talk to Jensen, he'd tell you that's a play he's got to make.
He's got to make.
And he's made some great plays down there.
Yeah, a couple plays I think are worthy are 3 Sports top 5 plays for next week.
So Fedorkowitz gone from the base pass. This is Jaden Morrow Miller, your courtesy runner, number 20. And the batter, Albert Blanchard, he reached on an error. And here's a ground ball to shortstop. Sends it second for 1. Back to first off the bag. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. RBI for Blanchard. And DMA leads it 3-1.
Yeah, Mike trying for that double play there. Unfortunately, like you said, he came off the base. And DMA gets a run on it. Gets that run back that they gave up in the bottom half.
So
of the
Tyler,
second inning.
Tyler Purse is your batter. Yeah, they had that 2-run lead back. We're in the top of the third. First and third, 2 outs.
It's warming up out here.
Yeah, it feels better than it did yesterday, that's for sure. Pick off to first base. Blanchard is back. Purse reached on a fielder's choice his first time up.
Going to adjust the lighting here on the camera with the sun coming out, so we apologize for it a little.
Pickoff play, gets behind the first baseman, and in to score comes Petrucci. So an error leads to a run. It's an unearned run for DMA, and the score is now 4-1. So they've been going to first, going to first, going to first. So Jack Nielsen made a bunch of stops over there at first base for Archmere, unable to get that one. And that leads to a run for DMA. So the score 4-1, check swing, and that is a strike on Purse. Count is 1-1. Bice delivers, it's high. 2 balls and a strike. Blanchard at first, 2 outs, 4-1, 2 runs in this inning for DMA. They've gotten back what they've lost. He delivers outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, this has been a productive inning for the Seahawks. Getting 2 runs. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Nope, pickoff attempt
Blanchard is back. Jason, we should mention, I just realized, paddle softball playing in Alabama won 6-0 last night. Soccer, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Paddle soccer, 6-0 over Prattville, Alabama.
I was retweeting every time paddle was mentioned that they scored a goal last night, which was early and often. Yeah, they beat the team from Alabama 6-0, and they got a second game
right now
there today, this afternoon. They played at 9 o'clock Eastern time last night, 8 o'clock Central time.
And noon Eastern today.
And noon Eastern today, so which is 11 a.m. where they're playing. So
Purse walks, runners at first and second, bringing up Hertzfeld, the center fielder. He's been on base twice. He's 2 for 2, so DMA looking to do a little more damage here with a score 4-1, 2 outs in the third. There's a pass ball, but the runners do not advance. And I think the coaches are trying to figure out why they're still standing where they are. So we know you're out there playing today. If you got scores, tweet them out so we can repeat them here on 302 Sports.
What's the count, Mike?
It would be 1-0.
1-0, thank you.
On that Nick Hertzfeld.
Don't look at my scoreboard. I had it 1-1. I apologize.
That's inside 2-0. Now 4-0 DMA in softball.
The DMA is poised to make the jump up to number 2.
There's a single in the left field. Blanchard rounds third, and he's going to go as the ball is not handled cleanly in left. RBI single for Hertzfeld. His third hit of the day. It is now 5-1 Delaware Military Academy.
Good piece of hitting there, Mike. It looks like we might have a pitching change here.
Yeah, it looks like Bice is going to take his seat. He's responsible for the 2 runners on base. Hertzfeld's having himself quite a day. And that's going to be it for Emmett Bice. We're going to have a pitching change here in Claymont. We're going to stay with you. Let me turn around and watch a little softball. That's between innings too. Yeah, they're heading to the bottom of the 5th. The Hawks are batting. Hey, Jason, did you know that spring is the perfect time to make those necessary home improvements?
I do.
With help from Dover, I did this yesterday, Dover Federal Credit Union. Enjoy no appraisal fees on home equity loans and lines of credit. Act now to take advantage of this limited time offer. Apply any time of the day or night at DoverFCU.com. And thanks to our sponsors, Dover Federal Credit Union, helping to bring you high school sports.
And it's a great, like you said, Mike, with it being springtime, it's a great time of year to go and get that home improvement, get that loan.
I need the home improvements. I don't need the extra debt, but if I was going to, I'd go to Dover Federal Credit Union.
Great crowd here again for a Friday afternoon.
Yeah, we see fewer blankets in the stands than yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, here's the DMA supporter all wrapped up. No, these blankets are going to go away sometime soon.
I think she needs some 302 Sports gear.
Well, at least it's the right color.
Yeah, layer yourself up with 302 Sports gear.
So that looks like
Unique Image does a great job with our 302 Sports gear.
Looks like Jack Nielsen has taken over. The first baseman is now on the mound, number 20. Pretty sure it's 23. So they're going to make some changes because Nielsen was playing first base. We mentioned, we shouldn't even do this. Bugs Bunny the other night playing all 9 positions, and that looks like Nielsen. Big innings, half inning here so far for DMA.
3 runs scored here in the top of the third to extend their lead to 5-1.
Yeah, they're doing some hitting today.
Yes, they are. Again, first to 2 games today for the Archmere Hawks.
So number 6, Jake Fowlers is in at first base. And that is indeed Jack Nielsen on the mound. So it's a good thing I brought these things.
Yeah,
they're in my car, so I actually am able to use them.
What you say, we're, like you said earlier, but we want to thank Archmere Athletics for letting us come out here today. Do this game. We're right here in the outfield. Maybe you'll catch a foul ball home run. Did you bring your glove?
I did not. Who needs a stinking glove? Actually, I think I do from this far out. So Nielsen looking to get out of the inning here.
All the damage done with 2 outs.
2 balls and a strike. The batter is Kevin Williams. He's been on base twice on a walk and a fielder's choice. So a lot of base runners today for the Seahawks.
Yeah, we're only in the top of the 3rd inning.
Here's a grounder toward third, picked up by Jensen. He's got no play. It's going to be an infield single for Williams, his first hit of the day. That'll load the bases for Jonathan Golubiowski.
Mike, what I like is he didn't force the throw to first base there. Like you said, he just ate it. Didn't make a chance of throwing the ball away or anything like that. And like you said, the bad news is it loads the bases, but there is 2 outs, and you don't want to throw that ball away and let DMA have a bigger inning.
So Golubiowski, the lefty, trying to blow this one a little wider open. But like I said, it's only the 3rd.
It's only the top of the 3rd here. And Archmere has done a good job in their 2 innings of putting runners on base. Unfortunately, last inning they hit into that double play.
Pitch almost gets behind Alexander behind the plate. 2-0 is the count. No room for him on the bases. Wind's picking up. Fly ball to left. And that is a foul ball. That is 2-1. They are headed to the 6th inning behind us. DMA softball with the 4-0 lead.
DMA played yesterday, beat number 2 Milford, and they get number 7 Lake Forest tomorrow. As the Lake Forest Spartans make a trip up to Midway softball complex to take on DMA.
I love it. It's a fine complex indeed. So it counts 2-1 on Golubiowski. Bases loaded. 2 outs. We're in the 3rd. It's been a long half inning for the Hawks defenders out here. Pitch in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike, so he's got to throw him something to hit here.
Yeah, great hitters count. Nowhere to put him. He's going to see a pitch he likes right here.
Swing and a miss. Full count. Runners will be on the move somewhat from 1st and 2nd.
The payoff pitch is coming up here, Mike. Hopefully it brings us warmer weather.
And it's in the dirt. Ball 4. That walk will bring home run number 6. And an RBI for Golubiowski.
4 runs now here in the 3rd inning. The base is still loaded. DMA can break this game wide open here.
They have batted around in the inning. McCluskey is the hitter. And he struck out to open the inning. He also has a single today.
That was so long ago.
Ball bounces in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's been a long half inning here for the, like you said, for the Archmere defense.
There's a strike. 2-1. Nielsen delivers, just missed, and it's 3-1 again.
Nowhere to put him, Mike. He's got to throw a pitch in there.
He's got to throw it up there and let his defense bail him out. And there's ball 4. Another run walks home. 7-1. That'll bring Colin Smith to the plate. He is 2 for 2.
Hey, he's having a big day.
Including a double earlier in this inning. He scored 1 run.
That was that ball that got into the sun, center field.
That was to center field. Here's a swing. Grounder into left. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, it was out of first.
He was out of first. Hey, after 2.5, Jason, it's 7-1. DMA will be back on 2 Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
All right, we're back at Archmere Academy. Jason, we don't know exactly what happened to that last ground ball, but it was an out of first. Tough to see. I just lost it in this sun, and I'm making excuses for myself. I didn't see it. That's what it is. Anyway, 7-1. Archmere trails by 6 as DMA put up a 5 spot in the third. They brought 11 men to the plate, and now the Hawks have some work to do. The batter, Jason Rue, the leadoff hitter, walked his first time up. So Colin Smith's got a nice little cushion to work with here as we head to the bottom of the third. This is probably not what the Hawks needed with another game tonight.
No, you're absolutely right, Mike. They got a second game tonight against Tower Hill, a team that was on spring break a couple weeks earlier than the rest of the things, so they've been playing afternoon games and finally getting their season opening last Saturday night against St. Andrews. A nice win for them, but because of the spring break, they haven't played many games. Slaziano playing its first 2 games today up in New York, a doubleheader.
Nice and frosty up there. That pitch Misses, and it is a full count on Jason Rowe. He did, like we mentioned, he walked his first time up, made it to third base. Did not score. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Sends it across the diamond, and he is out. The play made by Purse. Scored 6-3, one out here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, nice play. Especially after a long half inning, you want to come out and put a 0 on the Aux side here.
So the batter is now the guy not pitching, Jack Nielsen, lefty. He takes a ball, 1-0. He grounded to second his first time up.
Maybe he'll hit one out here to us, Mike.
Yeah, remember the old lottery sign at Camden Yards? Hit it here. That's what we need. There's a little single in the left field for Nielsen. He's on base with one out, trying to get something started for Archmere. Nice line shot.
Yeah, in every inning, Archmere's had base runners, so they got one at home there in the second inning. Maybe they can answer and get a couple runs in this half of the end, make it a ball game.
Tommy Alexander, he walked his first time up, the catcher. And now we have timeout on the field. And it's going to be a courtesy runner for Nielsen now that he's pitching. They're going to test my eyesight here.
Great job by Leonard Evans on the camera today.
That's number 27. He's hang on, got the wrong roster. 27 is Edwin Mousley, a freshman, is now running for Nielsen. So there's a pitch to Alexander. That is outside, ball one. Pickoff attempt at first. Diving back in is Mousley. Taking a peek behind us. 4-0. Bottom of the sixth inning in that softball. Smith delivers high, ball 2. 2-0.
Good account here for the batter.
For Tommy
2-0.
Alexander. Saw him in a home run here last year. That is not a short poke at this place.
Well, that was close play there at first base.
Yeah, Mousley dives back in.
You come in as a courtesy runner. He's getting a good lead out there, but you do not want to get picked off.
That ball is fouled off. No,
hit by pitch.
So Alexander is going to take first, and he'll immediately head back to the dugout. And there he goes. Thanks for getting hit by pitch, son. You don't get to run the bases.
Here again, Archmere first and second with just one down here, Mike.
That's Malamachi, Mike Malamachi, who's in to run. And the batter is Jensen, the third baseman. He popped up to shortstop his first time up. Blocked by the catcher, Mike Fedorkowitz. First and second. Nobody out. The Aux in business here, Jason. And after that last half inning, it's been a half hour at least out here.
Yes. Long half inning, and now looking to come back here. At least get a few runs back on the scoreboard, Mike.
Yeah, they trail by 6. It's 7-1. We're in the third. Actually, I can actually feel a little bit of warmth now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's the pitch. Inside. 2-0.
Maybe by the time we get to that lacrosse game later this afternoon, it'll be nice and warm.
We'll actually feel that 60 degrees, huh? Here's the pitch. Called strike 2-1 on Colin Jensen. Smith looks back. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Jason, that's about as close as we're probably going to get to a foul ball today. That little kid got it. I had a beat on it. I think I could have gotten there. All I needed was my little Fred Flintstone car or the George Jetson machine, you know? That would have been pretty cool.
Absolutely.
My boy Elroy and my dog Astro. That pitch is low. Full count. We'll see if the runners are going. I don't know if you want to do this down 6 runs, but count is full, 3-2.
Payoff pitch coming.
Do have 1 out on the board. They are not running. And there's ball 4, and the bases are loaded with Ox. Without, they do have a single, so it's a walk, a single, a hit by pitch, and a walk. And there are 3 Ox. Can you have 3 Ox in the pond, or do they have to be ducks?
No, I like the Ox on the pond.
Ox on the pond?
Ox on the pond here.
That brings Max Geoffrey, the second baseman, up. He grounded to third base first time up, but he's got some a chance to make some noise here, and there's strike 1. Late strike call from Blue.
He's trying to confuse me. It doesn't take much.
That pitch is high, ball 1. Just about done that softball game, Jason. They're in the 7th inning over there.
Yeah. They can come over here and watch this one.
Could probably take over from me and you, and they'd probably get a better job, at least on the play-by-play.
And the color. They can run the scoreboard, too.
7-1, DMA, but Archmere is threatening again here. There's a ground ball to second. Goes to first for 1, a second for 1, back to first. He's safe, and that's going to score a run for Archmere. So the fielder's choice is an RBI for Max Geoffrey. But the play by Kevin Williams gets an out at second base.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to throw it to first base first, and I think he realized that he could get the runner at second and potentially turn the double play. And
he had some time there. So first and third, 2 outs. Delos, the batter, he singled his first time up. Lefty. Swing and fouled straight back.
What a great complex here at Archmere.
Yeah, they got a little of everything. Turf fields, which is nice when the weather's not so good. Not turf baseball. We did turf football and soccer, lacrosse, field hockey. It's funny though, Jason, with the turf soccer field, the boys soccer likes to play right here behind us in the grass.
Well, they do that, Mike, because of the football practicing during the days. They can't play at the football field.
That pitch is a ball, 1-1 to Delos. Connor Bartholomew waits on deck. He's got a single. Delos has a single, so the hits are there.
Yes, some Conrad Red Wolves in the house.
That pitch is a ball. 2-1. Look like they're in uniform.
They are in uniform.
Also members of the Diamond State Athletic Conference.
We'll play both these teams. Well, they already played.
And that is a hit by pitch. Delos is going to take first, and that reloads the bases with 2 outs. Second batter hitting the inning.
It seems like this third inning, both pitchers have struggled with their control.
So Bartholomew's up. He singled his first time up. Delos is trying to get that sting out from that hit by pitch. That pitch is high. Ball 1. Head to the bottom of the 7th, and that softball game behind us.
Yeah. Yeah, the softball game did.
Softball games tend to move a little faster.
Start.
That pitch is high, 2-0. fine season last year for Conroe. They graduated quite a few players.
Yeah, Mike, they're off to a 3-1 start. They
Yeah,
beat this DMA team too.
And that is a strike. It's 2-1. Delayed call there from the ump.
Maybe we should talk to him in between innings, see if he can speed up that strike count.
That's in the dirt, 3-1. So 3-1 on Bartholomew. Malamici on deck. He has the RBI for Archmere with that suicide squeeze. And that's high. Ball 4 walks in a run for Archmere. So they have a second run home in the inning, 7-3 Seahawks. And here comes Coach Lewis. Not Tommy Alexander, he's sitting on the bench in catcher's gear. Mike Malamici comes home with the run. So the runs, both his runs in this inning scored by the courtesy runners. Lucky guys. Joffrey on third, Delos on second, Bartholomew on first, the batter, Anthony Malamici, the center fielder. So they've had their discussion. Is he changing pitchers?
I can't say. I think
that's number 10. So that is Kevin Williams, the second baseman. He's coming in to pitch.
So they are changing pitchers here. Pitching change. This third inning has seemed like it's been 45, 50 minutes. But a great game. Great way by the Hawks to respond after giving them 5 runs in the top of the third. They get 2 back here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, Smith just lost his commander, Jason. Hit 2 batters, walked.
Bases loaded walk.
Walked Bartholomew, walked Colin Jensen, hit 2 guys. Archmere has 2 runs and 3 runners on base with 1 hit in this inning. We saw that yesterday with Hodgson, with the walks. They scored 5 runs on 3 hits in the game.
Yes, they did.
The 1 hit, the end of the game, off of, I thought it almost hit Tommy Adams in the face. It did not. It was Donnie Weaver, the designated hitter for Hodgson, got that winning hit. Sharp ground ball. Appeared to hit something in the infielder. Just took a bad hop and off of Adams' shoulder. But it was an entertaining game yesterday, and I was impressed with St. E's and with Hodgson. So here we are. Kevin Williams on the hill. Colin Smith has moved to second, so they just swapped positions. There's a ground ball. And it's Williams makes the diving stop, gets it over to first, and that's going to do it for the Hawks in the third. So after 3 complete innings, it's DMA 7, Archmere 3.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus: wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
And we are back here, top of the 4th inning. DMA leads Archmere 7-3 in our 302 Sports broadcast of some high school baseball on a Friday afternoon here at Archmere Academy. Sun's starting to come out, starting to get a little warmer. Don't forget, weather permitting, we're supposed to have a game at Frawley Stadium tomorrow night. Newark Charter and Caesar Rodney at 7 o'clock. We'll follow our social media page to see if the games have been canceled tomorrow, but it looks like the weather has changed and we're not supposed to get as much snow as we originally thought. Yeah, just a coating to less than an inch. Score update from the softball field. It's still 4-0 DMA over Archmere in the 7th inning. It's in there for a ball.
Not me. I will be walking. I will be taking my time. Just to not injure myself.
Well, outside for another ball.
What'd I miss?
Not much.
Awesome.
Some more balls being thrown.
Was that 2-2?
I believe so.
All right. It's already put that on Jason. He's already producing, and I had to make him do play-by-play for a few pitches. See, I'm out of breath because I'm so out of shape. And what are we doing tomorrow? A 5K. Walk.
Yeah, it's going to be a long 3-hour walk for me.
There's a pop-up down coming our way. And that's a fair ball. Gets behind the second baseman and in front of Delos, the right fielder. That's going to be a single.
Found the Bermuda Triangle out there, Mike.
Yeah, that's really the right fielder's play on that one, all the way. And that was... Let's see who that was. Dominic Petrucci, the designated hitter, gets a single on that one. Bring to the plate for Dorkowitz, the catcher. He sends one deep to center field. Caught out there by, let's see, I had this one ready, Anthony Malmachi. And the wrong sheet turned over here for out number 1, long out. Good piece of hitting though. So 1 out, runner on first. That'll bring Albert Blanchard,
Mike,
first baseman.
We have an upset in softball.
What do we have?
Number 9, Wilmington Charter 2, Indian River 1. The number 1 team in softball loses on the road. They're now going to travel from Wilmington Charter to Smyrna and play a 4:15 against the 7th ranked Smyrna. But thanks to the upset there over our number 1 and number 2 softball team both go down this week. So some more changes in the softball world coming our way.
Well, you know, being the number 1 team in 302 sports, any ranking is a heavy burden to bear.
Absolutely.
And pitches outside 2-0 to Fedorkowitz. So congratulations to the Force.
And an utter score update in the 4th inning. IR baseball not faring so well today as they're down to St. Mark's 6-1.
You know, I did see St. Mark's earlier this year, and for those, and we have them ranked 4th, so it's not like we have them out of the rankings. But they did lose a lot of players from last year, but they just know how to get it done.
Absolutely,
they know how to get every year they get it done.
Yeah, it is, and you know, it's credit to the coaching staff over there at St. Mark's.
He's got a lot of talent on that team, even though a lot of kids graduated. And I've seen them once, and I will see them again, I guarantee you.
And it's not like they're behind his slouches. There are 4 at Caravel, Cape, and Slasianum, 1, 2, and 3.
How about the Cape Henlopen game last night in Middletown? It was down to the last inning.
Absolutely.
3-1 is the count on Blanchard. Tyler Purse on deck, and there is ball 4, runners on first and second. 4-0 DMA softball over Archmere today.
Is that a final?
A reliable source has told me that is
a final.
A final.
So that's called final.
I'm the source, by the way, and it's true. I usually don't reveal my sources, but this time I will. It was me. I see the scoreboard from here. Because we're probably closer to the softball scoreboard than the baseball scoreboard. That pitch is high.
And, Mike, those 2 runs
Nielsen
for Wilmington Charter came with a 2-out single in the bottom of the 7th.
Wow, how about that?
By Ashley Steiner. Good job by Ashley Steiner. The 2-out, 2-run single to win it for Wilmington Charter.
How do you have a 2-run single in the bottom of the 7th? Usually once the first run scores, the game's over.
No, it was 1-0. It was 1-0. They were losing.
Oh, 2-1. Not 2-0. Sorry. I need listening comprehension skills. Well, congratulations to the Force. And I'm going to try to get out and see them. They're right down the street from where I work, and they play a lot of those 3:30 games. So I guarantee you I will see Wilmington Charter softball at some point.
They play MOT Charter Tuesday.
MOT Charter. And there is another bases on balls. This is Purse. That's the 3rd time he's been on today. 2 of them via the walk, and bases are loaded with
just the 1 out.
Just 1 out, and here we go again. They need strikes. They got to play tonight. They can't go through 100 pitchers.
And they played yesterday against St. Mark's. You know, to all these games in days, they add up your pitch count.
So conversation at the mound. The batter, Nick Hertzfeld, the center fielder, he's only 3 for 3 today. A double, 2 singles, 2 runs scored.
I don't have an update from New York, Mike. Sally's playing a doubleheader up there. They're playing at noon and at 4.
I don't remember
this many doubleheaders.
I've been around a long time, Jason. I don't remember this kind of scheduling ever.
Absolutely.
I know we've had a lot of bad weather, but we had bad weather a lot of years. But you run out of days. You got to get these games in. We saw it happen in other sports where you come down to the end of the season and teams don't have enough games to qualify for a state tournament. You don't want that to happen in baseball, and you don't want to be playing 5 games in a week.
No, definitely not.
You can't do that. Unlike some of the other sports, these guys by rule are limited in their pitch counts and things. Another pitching change for the Hawks. And hang on. Trying to get me a number of this truck. As Archmere removes Nielsen. He's still out there, so my guess he's going back to first base.
So wholesale changes out there for the Hawks.
That's number 5 pitching for Archmere. This is Connor Bartholomew. So he is moving from shortstop to pitcher. I'm not going to try to know all the changes. Nielsen back at
first base.
First base. My guess is that maybe Bice. I'm not sure who's moved to shortstop. That's 27, Mousley, who came in to run earlier. Looks like he is now at shortstop.
And not an easy place to come into the ball game with the bases full with only 1 out.
Certainly not.
Dogs trailing 7-3 as the wind picks up here.
And there goes the pen.
It'd be a beautiful day to go golfing, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it'd be great.
You'd have to hit the low ball today.
I think we've golfed in this weather before.
Yeah.
I remember a round at Letterack, maybe the windiest round I've ever played.
That was my birthday.
Was it on your birthday? It's probably cold, too.
I drove a par 4, 278 yards. I drove it right onto the green. And then I won't tell you what I did putting-wise, but
I remember that was a cold, windy
November 2nd day.
Here's a line smash to third, stabbed in a double play. That was caught by Colin Jensen at third. He steps on third to force Petrucci and Archmere out of the inning with a fine defensive play by Jensen. So after 3.5 innings, DMA 7, Archmere 3. And we're back in Claymont. Brady Dalton, the batter, fouls this one out of play. Count is 1-2. It was a little quick pitch action there, bottom of the fourth, for them to get started. 7-3 DMA. Archmere has had base runners. That has not been the issue. There's called strike 3 on Dalton. And that's the first out of the inning. Glad you could join us on 302 Sports.
What did I miss?
Strikeout. That was about it. And here's your leadoff hitter, Jason Rue, the designated hitter. He's been on base once with a walk. Also has grounded out. Here's a swing and a miss. Oh, and 1. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-1 to count. Strike 2. 1-2 on Rue with the relief pitcher out there for DMA, Kevin Williams. And there's another called strike 3. 2 outs. I don't think Rue really liked that call, but it is the call. That'll bring Nielsen to the plate. He is 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. And that ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to be ball 1.
I got the scoreboard all caught up after my mile. So some big time scores, Mike. We've had I didn't realize Charter and Indian River was scheduled for tomorrow, and they changed the last minute, or that would have been a nice game for us to possibly done today.
So 3-0 is the count.
And that's why Indian River is playing a doubleheader today.
Well, the weather was not supposed to cooperate tomorrow, as that ball is called strike 1.
But there is still some games scheduled tomorrow. I haven't seen St. Elizabeth's Brandywine baseball canceled. They're playing at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that bad. Here's a fly ball left, diving catch made out there in left field by Zach McCluskey. The inning is over. So great play by McCluskey to end this one after 4 complete. DMA 7, Archmere 3. You're watching high school baseball on 302 Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
And we're back. There it is. See Archmere Academy, part of the building in the background there. Jason, we got the patio here on our left. There's another academic building behind it. We got the Student Life Center over there, and then the field house, the Moglia Field House, up here on the campus of Archmere Academy. The former estate of John Raskob, chairman of DuPont and of General Motors, local philanthropist.
That's Mike Lanning with the knowledge.
Yeah, well, you know. And I don't know if you've ever been inside the patio. It's
I have.
Quite impressive inside there.
It is impressive. And I think they have some event there tonight. I heard Oswinkel earlier telling people not to park in front of there.
And here's a humpback liner caught by the shortstop. And that was Connor Bartholomew earlier in the game. And I think that is Ed Mousley made that one. And that brings up Golubiowski. And he's been on base. One time he walked his last time up, also has a sacrifice bunt this afternoon, so he's 1 for 2 with his team leading by 4. Ball 2, 2-0 to Jonathan Golubiowski. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Third pitcher of the day out there for Archmere. It's Connor Bartholomew. Started the day at shortstop.
I think that was a ball, wasn't it, Mike?
It is 3-0. It's like these fields where they have scoreboards. And that is ball 4, so a walk. Second one today for him. Puts a runner on first base with 1 out, and your batter will be Zach McCluskey, who ended the last inning with a great catch. And he is 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. Has not scored yet today, but he has 2 RBIs, driven the first 2 runs of the game. There goes Golubiowski. McCluskey swings and misses. Double clutched by the catcher. And it's going to be a stolen base.
Well, was that called a ball, Mike? I believe.
No, he swung at it.
Okay.
So 0-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Grounded foul into the Archmere dugout. It is 0-2. Runner on second. 1 down. 0-2 is the count. And timeout. Strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Your batter, Colin Smith, is 2 for 3 today with a single, a double, and a run scored. Runner at second, 2 outs. That's Golubiowski out there. There's the pitch from Bartholomew. Gets away from Alexander, and the runner takes third. There's a swing to the shortstop. He fumbles it. Gets the first. Safe, and the run scores. It's going to make the score 8-3. And Jason, I think we've lost the scoreboard. Not our scoreboard, the Archmere scoreboard.
As long as you got our scoreboard, you don't need the.
Oh, it's back.
There we go. But nothing like an infield single there, driving another run for DMA.
So Petrucci is the hitter. He's been on base twice. He's hit by a pitch. Also has a single. He's 1 for 2.
That's crushed, Mike.
Deep center field is over the head of the center fielder. It's going to be extra bases, going to bring a run home. A double for Petrucci makes it 9-3. Colin Smith comes across the plate.
That ball was lasered, Mike. The deepest part of this ballpark and up that hill in center field.
Yeah, like the old hill at Minute Maid Park. Remember that? Or
absolutely.
Mike Fedorkowitz, the catcher, comes to the plate now. 2 outs, 2 runs in for the Seahawks. That pitch is high. Ball 1.
Mike, it is. I keep on saying it, but it's warming up when the wind doesn't blow.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Again, if you're just joining us, I got a score update. Wilmington Charter, the 9th ranked softball team, upsets top-ranked Indian River today, 2-1. With some bottom of the 7th inning heroics by Ashley Steiner, a 2-run single. Wilmington Charter 2, Indian River 1. The upset of the day is right now.
Last pitch was a ball. Again, the scoreboard is out. So I'm relying on my memory, which isn't all that good. Hey, here's the pitch from Bartholomew. He's got a runner on second. Swing and a foul ball. I believe we have 2 outs, Jason.
I believe we have.
There was a strikeout, and that's the only one. Not a fly ball.
We have two outs.
Line drive to open the inning.
Yes, 1 ball and 1 strike, I believe.
So I'm walking back and forth here between the camera and my scorebook. Here's the pitch from Bartholomew. Swing and a miss, and that is going to do it for the inning. So 2 more runs for DMA to stretch that lead to 9-3. We'll be back with the bottom of the 5th inning right after this on 302 Sports.
Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out. Hi, I'm Scott Cameron.
Local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military...
And we are back here.
There we go.
At Archmere Academy, where we're bringing you our 2nd straight.
Jason, I believe you had a family member or 2 go to school here? Cousins?
I had a couple cousins go here. Lindsay Laskowski, Craig Laskowski, Jen Laskowski. My aunt worked over here for a few years. It's great.
I played baseball in this field here. I played Claymont Senior League.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I played baseball here too.
So Kevin Williams on the mound. He came in relief of Colin Smith, has done a fine job. And Tommy Alexander, the catcher, is the first one up for the Hawks. They trail 9-3. They need some offense. We are in the 5th inning. His pace has picked up after that 3rd inning. We were out here for a while.
That was a long 3rd inning.
Alexander steps in. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right back to Williams, and shovels the first for the out. Score 1-3. Out number 1.
That's the way you want to do it, Mike. Draw it up, get that quick out on one pitch.
One pitch. So that will bring up Colin Jensen for the Hawks. And he takes a ball. It's 1-0.
See if I can find out any more score updates for you guys.
That's strike one, 1-1. I don't know if there's a Padua red line. If you're listening out there, Padua, they're usually pretty good about tweeting their scores out. Padua soccer and Padua softball, we're looking for scores from you as the count goes to 2-1. Two on the called strike to Colin Jensen.
Wind picking up again, Mike.
Fouled back into the screen. Yeah, but we're tough.
Absolutely. That's all our 302 sports gear on out here. Again, a great atmosphere out here, Archmere. Pretty decent crowd here for a Friday afternoon baseball game.
Pitches in the dirt, full count.
Like Mike said, they all will be back in school next week.
Yeah, for those of us who of the Catholic persuasion, have a hot dog. It's Friday, but it's not Lent anymore.
Absolutely. Or a couple hamburgers.
Yeah, somebody has hamburgers today. There's a ground ball.
What a play.
Second, nice play there, and out at first base. Second out of the inning.
That could be a 302 Sports top play of the week. We've had a lot in this game. Next thing I have is fun going through this game.
So Max Geoffrey, the batter. That was Colin Smith at second base who made that play. And this is Geoffrey. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1.
DMA with the 6-run lead.
Check swing, and that is a called strike, 1-1. Let my camera move there. There it goes. Swing and a miss. 1 ball. 2 strikes. Here's the fly ball, deep right field, but it is caught by Golubowski, and that's going to do it for the inning. No runs, hits, or errors for the Hawks. We move to the 6th. They trailed 9-3.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvement
menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
And we're back as we go to the 6th inning here at Archmere Academy. And you know what? I think I have that on here, Jason, somewhere. And as Albert Blanchard steps up to the plate, did you know that spring is the perfect time to make those necessary home improvements with help from Dover Federal Credit Union? Enjoy no appraisal fees on home equity loans and lines of credit. Act now to take advantage of this limited time offer. Apply anytime, day or night at DoverFCU.com. That's DoverFCU.com. Thank you to Dover Federal Credit Union for being a sponsor of 302 Sports. Blanchard grounds one to the pitcher. He picks it up on the third base side, throws the first, and that is the first out. Nice play by Bartholomew. He lost his hat.
Yes.
Men without hats. Oh, another music reference. Doing the safety dance. Score at 1-3. Now that would be something if we had all these players after the game do the safety dance.
Yeah. That would be
interesting, sure.
To see. That's for sure.
So 1-0 the count on Tyler Purse. He's had a fine afternoon. Been on base all 3 times he's been up. 2 walks and a fielder's choice, and 2-0 is the count. I heard some groans coming from the third base dugout. Maybe they thought it was a strike. Delivers, and that is a strike. 2-1 to Purse. So we are in the 6th inning. That pitch is low. Ball 3. DMA with 2 in the first. They added 5 in the 3rd inning and then put 2 more on the board in the last inning for 9. Archmere with 3 runs today.
That's in there for a strike. Full count, Mike.
It is a full count.
The payoff pitch coming.
And here it is, swing and a miss. Strike 3, so Bartholomew gets him on that one. That's the second out of the inning. And your next batter will be Nick Hertzfeld. Got him last time, Jason. He drilled a line drive to third base that was grabbed by Colin Jensen, who stepped on third for the double play. It was a fine inning-ending double play that got them out of even more trouble.
Yeah, much needed, like you said, inning-ending double play. One and out.
There's the pitch. Line to left field. That's going to be in for a base hit. Nice stab there by the left fielder. That's Brady Dalton. That ball gets by him, and Hertzfeld's running a long, long time.
Yeah, great. Like you said, Mike, great play by.
And he is now 4 for 5 today. 4 hits today for the leadoff hitter. And that's perfect leadoff hitting right there. 4 hits.
Absolutely, that's what he wants. That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do. Did a great job.
That pitch is inside. 1-0 on Kevin Williams. Williams now pitching. And Jason, I got to say, I'm not really freezing.
No.
Player first. Hertzfeld back and safely. So here, Williams, he's been on base 3 times today. That pitch is a ball. 2-0.
I think we were all waiting for the strike call on that one.
Pitch is low, 3 balls and no strikes. So we got the first 2 outs of the inning fairly easily. Now in a little bit of trouble, just a little bit.
Let's see if they give him the green light here, 3-0. I assume he's taken.
He is, and it's strike 1. Pickoff attempt. Unsuccessful. Hertzfeld dives back in, gets a little of that dirt up his uniform. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hertzfeld running. Ground ball down the third baseline. Actually, it's picked up by Jensen across the diamond, and he is out. Bang, bang play. First for the third out. Colin Jensen's had a fine afternoon over there. That's 3 outs, and the inning comes to a close. So after 5.5, it's DMA Archmere 3. We'll be back on 302sports.com.
Back here at Archmere Academy as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. DMA 9, Archmere 3. And the sun's out. It's a beautiful afternoon. Maybe I won't need the jacket, the lacrosse game later.
I'm bringing the jacket with me.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So Archmere is bringing up the 6, 7, 8 hitters. Mike DeLose, Connor Bartholomew, and Anthony Malamachi. DeLose and Bartholomew have both been on base twice, and they're going to need some offense from these guys off the pitcher. Kevin Williams, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Big Ed Halliday, Len Evans bringing you all the action today. Second baseball game in 2 days. I can't think of a better way to spend my afternoon. Yeah, you put another 10, 15 degrees on the temperatures from yesterday or this morning, and it's just fine.
Yeah, they were calling for 60. I thought they were crazy, but...
So tomorrow night at 7 p.m., Caesar Rodney and Newark Charter from Frawley Stadium.
Right here.
Live here on 302 Sports. I won't be there. I will not be there. Who's calling the game? Do we know?
It's Benny Pinella.
Benny on the radio.
Let's see if he... his first baseball game of the year. I'm sure he's ready to go.
Tonight at Frawley Stadium.
Yeah, I know.
Dickinson and McCain.
And McCain. A Flight B battle at Frawley Stadium tonight.
Red Clay School District action. Caesar Rodney, Newark Charter. So tune in on 302 Sports tomorrow night at 7. Remember, tomorrow morning it's the Muscle Movement Foundation 5K at St. Mark's High School. Registration starts at 8 o'clock. Be out there is the 3.1 miles that we'll get done in a day or two, and some food and music and a lot of good times going on. And a lot of high school sports going on tomorrow, weather permitting, of course. And there is called strike 3 on Mike DeLose, first out of the inning. And then tomorrow night, Benny Pinella brings you Newark Charter, Caesar Rodney, the first game of the year from 302 at Frawley Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. We're, again, weather permitting, so check social media.
That pitch is high. Ball 1 to Connor Bartholomew. Anthony Malamachi waits on deck. Archmere has another game at 7 p.m. tonight up in PA at the Maple Zone.
Yeah, have you ever been up there, Mike?
I think I went to the batting cages there many, many moons ago, but I'd imagine this is an outdoor field, but I think this Maple Zone has batting cages, if I'm not mistaken. I think when I played softball 100 years ago, we once went there for some batting practice.
Okay.
When I worked at TV Guide. Excuse me, we had the TV Guide softball team. 1-1 is the count on Bartholomew. And actually, it's not 1-1.
No, it was 3-1.
It was 3-1.
Which is what I had.
I made the mistake of looking at the scoreboard, and it is ball 4. So he's on base for the third time today, a walk and 2 hits. Malamachi coming up, sacrifice and a ground out. He is 1 for 2. Brady Dalton on deck. Archmere, they need runners. Line drive, caught by the third baseman, back to first. Double play.
Wow.
That's going to do it. Nice play down there by Wyatt Minner at third base to make that stab. And that's going to do it for the Hawks in the sixth as the entire Seahawks team is out of the dugout. After 6 innings, DMA 9, Archmere 3. We're back with the 7th inning right after this.
Wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union. Dover Federal Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit.
And there it is. Beautiful green field at Will White Field here at Archmere Academy. We head to the 7th. DMA with the comfortable 6-run lead. Jason, they had their bats going today, and they were patient at the plate, took a lot of walks, and took advantage of a couple misplays by Archmere, and here they are with the 6-run lead.
Yeah, big inning was that third inning, scoring five runs in that inning to increase their lead at the time to 7-1, and now, like you said, not comfortably 9-3 lead here.
Yeah,
as they head to the top of the 7th.
There's 5 runs scored on 3 hits.
Yes.
In that inning, there was an error. 2 errors. There were 2 errors and a hit batter and a
few walks.
And 2 walks. So those things will all add up to hurt you. So the leadoff hitter today, or this inning rather, is Jonathan Golubowski, the right fielder. He is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a sack. He sends this a long way to right center field, and it is over the center fielder's head up against the fence. Golubowski around second. He's heading to third. He's going to get there without a throw. Stand-up triple for Jonathan Golubowski, and this is not a traditional fence here, Jason. This is a snow fence, really, that just that separates the field from the patio driveway, and that ball went a long, long way until it finally ran into this fence out here. And an amazing, that's a long poke, and it's a triple for Golubowski. So that will bring Zach McCluskey to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a single and 2 runs driven in, making his 5th plate appearance. And that is ball 2, 2-0. 2-0 on McCluskey. So what a poke by, we see a few smacks today by both teams. Here's a ground ball toward third and into the Archmere dugout. A lot of big hitting today from both teams.
Absolutely, and like Mike, you called that perfectly. The fence here at Archmere, and a couple times the fielders have gone up that hill.
There's a line shot, grounded in the left field. It's going to bring home a run. McCluskey with another hit and another run batted in, making it 10-3.
Yeah, and like you said, Mike, DMA has brought their hitting shoes today. Great job there, running in.
So the batter will be second baseman Colin Smith. He's in line, I believe, to get the win in this game.
I believe you're right.
Smith. Let's see if I do a real quick look. He's got 2 hits today. He's 2 for 4. He's been on base 3 times. And that pitch gets behind Alexander. McCluskey takes second. 1-0 on Colin Smith. And there's a ball, 2-0.
So he's handing the reins over to me.
Line shot to center field. Caught. No, it's over the head of the center fielder. McCluskey's going to score. Smith's rounding second. He's going to third. Jason.
Yeah.
Now they're going to keep him at third base. A stand-up triple for Colin Smith, and he could have scored on that play.
Yeah.
Over the 11-3 lead. The coach held him at third base, so he was moving, and that ball was up the hill. That's 400 feet from home plate.
Yes. Line shot over the center fielder's head.
Dominic Petrucci, you know the Archmere coaches do not want to make a change here if they don't have to.
Now, especially, we keep on mentioning it, but they have a game tonight. They played yesterday. You start running out of pitchers. Now, if they kept, I believe if they kept him under 20 pitches, he'd be allowed to pitch later today. But still, you don't want to warm a guy up and then have him come in and then pitch again tonight.
There's the pitch of Petrucci is high, ball one. So we've seen some really hard hit balls here in inning number 7. Swing and over the head of Jensen into left field. That's going to score another run. A single for Petrucci makes it 12-3. Hard hit ball there. 4 straight hits to open the inning for the Seahawks. Nobody out. I don't see anybody warming up for Archmere. Fedorkowicz, the batter.
That's why he runs the show. Because he had to tell us how to do it. You know what I mean?
He's 0 for 4. Has reached on an error.
Nick got lucky, man.
Yeah.
He got some really good dudes that know their stuff. He got blessed.
Inside. 1-1. So DMA really putting it out of reach here in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, big inning so far for him. Everything, like you said, has been hit hard.
Delos not able to get to it, and that's going to bring home another run.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm sorry. Runner goes to second. I was looking at home plate. That's a long single for Fedorkowicz. First and second, nobody out. The runner first held to make sure it wasn't caught.
Oh, it is the 7th.
And so he's going to leave. He's the catcher. We have a courtesy runner, and Ryan Hodlowski, number 20, is the courtesy runner, and the batter is Albert Blanchard, the first baseman, who's reached 3 times today. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 12-3, DMA. We're in the 7th. Strike 2, 0-2 to Blanchard. Nobody out. First 5 batters, all of hits here in the 7th inning for DMA.
Yeah, they're hitting the ball hard. Got some good breaks.
And there is the first out as Blanchard swings and misses for the strikeout. 1 down in the 7th, and your batter is Tyler Purse. Purse is 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored this afternoon. Pitch in the dirt. One and 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This is getting even bigger. So next year we contract with Grottos. Yeah. And we'll be going to
ball inside 2-1.
Doing a live show like game day. A couple of games we'll be doing like a game day show from the schools live before like
2-1, 2 runners on. 1 out here in the 7th. Pitch is high, ball 3. 3-1. So, Jason, you're Archmere. You got a game tonight. You got to kind of forget this one and then get yourself back into that new game mindset. And there's ball 4 in the dirt. Tower Hill, as they're not a powerhouse, but they are not a bad team.
They had a great year last year, 15-3. They got to come from behind, win their first game of the year. And Archmere, they only played one game until yesterday when they played St. Mark's, and now they're playing 3 in 2 days. So.
This guy's been a problem today, Hertzfeld.
Now he's up with the bases loaded.
4 hits, and that's foul down the third baseline. He's got 4 hits, 2 runs scored. Haven't counted his RBIs. I don't think I kept track of them. And his only out was a smash to third base. So
that's right.
He has gotten about on the ball, and he's done a lot of damage for DMA. Nick Hertzfeld, the center fielder, having a fine afternoon. Golfs this one, a nice catch there by one of the Archmere players who's heading to the bullpen.
What's the score, guys?
So 0-2 on Hertzfeld.
Big pitch here for the Hawks.
Off-speed pitch sent to right center field. That's going to be trouble. It splits the defenders. Delos gets to it. 1 run is home. Here comes the second run, and they're going to hold. They're going to hold Tyler Purse at third. A double for Hertzfeld. His fifth hit this afternoon. Drives in 2 more runs, and makes it 14-3. Still 1 out in the inning.
Yeah, he hit that ball hard, Mike, and probably if they're not up big, that might have cleared the bases there. But
yeah, they've seen DMA hold up a few times here when they could have probably taken some extra bases. But
that's what
when you're up 9, 10, 11 runs, you don't do that. Second and third, 1 out. Foul ball out of play off the bat of Kevin Williams, currently pitching. So the Archmere outfielder is getting a workout today. There's a left-hander up in the pen. Like you mentioned, if he throws 20 pitches or less, he can go again tonight if he needs to. Ball 1, 1-1.
Another long game for us here, 3-2 crew.
Hardy smacked the left field and is caught, and it's going to be a sac fly for Williams. Play made out there by Brady Dalton. Second out of the inning, brings home a run, and DMA is batting around once again as Purse comes in to score, make it 15-3. And your batter will be Jonathan Golubowski, who has been on base 3 times with triple. Opened up this inning with a triple, 2 walks. He's 1 for 2 officially.
Solid. Like you said, Mike, everyone from DMA seems to have a solid day at the plate so far.
Yeah, every runner in the lineup has scored. And several have scored more than once. And Colin Smith has scored 3 times. As that pitch is a ball, 1-1. 2 runs scored for Purse. 2 for Petrucci. 2 for Golubowski. And 2 for Hertzfeld.
And this has been the big inning for him.
Yeah, 6 runs on the board here. 2 outs. Pitch is outside. 3-1. Dak McCluskey waits on deck. Smack deep to right field. Delos is back, and that ball is out of here, way out of here. A 2-run home run for Jonathan Golubowski, and the Seahawks have extended the lead to 17-3. And Jason, there was no doubt about that one.
Nah, you caught it right off the pitch, Mike. You said that ball's out of here, and it was a deep blast, and it was a deep home run. And I think Archmere's going to make the pitching change that you said they didn't want to do, Mike. But sometimes you.
Unfortunately for the Hawks and for us from a competitive standpoint, this one has turned into a route 17 to keep the ball. I don't think we keep the ball in high school. Golubowski hit that a long way. Delos gave chase, but I think that landed on the. It didn't even bounce on the driveway
no,
here.
It
landed on that hill going down to the softball field.
I'd say that was close to 400 feet.
That's got to be about a 400-footer.
It was no doubt. I think that would have been out of Frawley Stadium,
which is not a home run park.
No, but we've seen home runs there. I'm sure wouldn't rule out a home run tomorrow night there, possibly, but that DMA just brought their hitting sticks here in the 7th inning, and they've had 2 big innings, but this one, the biggest of them all, 8 runs. In this inning, you take a 9-3 lead up to 17-3.
So lefty is in. It looks like it might be that Michael Malamachi, number 30. They said these numbers are. Yeah, it is number 30. This Malamachi. Not the easiest one to see, but cool looking uniforms.
I love their uniforms.
Nice uniforms. I imagine they will be donning the green for tonight's game.
They are the home team tonight.
At the Tower Hill, of course, wears the same shade of green. So we know when we see volleyball with Tower Hill and Archmere, sometimes if you don't know the players, it's a little difficult to tell who's who. So McCluskey is up. He's had a big day. Who hasn't had a big day? He is 1, 2 for 4. Been on base 3 times. And he had an RBI his last time up, 2 RBIs his first time up. Here's the pitch from Malamachi. Sky to left. And that is going to be caught out there in center field by Anthony Malamachi over his head. That'll bring this inning to an end. So DMA tacks on 8 runs in that inning. And they have the 17-3 lead as we head to the bottom of the 7th here on 302 Sports. And we are back at Archmere. So Jonathan Golubowski, after his big day, triple and a home run in that inning alone, Jason, and a walk, 2 walks actually. He's taking the last half inning off. He has been replaced in right field by Colin McGarry, but hats off to Golubowski and the Seahawks today. What an impressive offensive performance as the Hawks look to see what they can do here in the 7th inning against Williams. Brady Dalton is going to lead off the inning for Archmere. He's got a 2-1 count. Ground ball toward third base. That's going to be an infield single. Up, foul ball.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. 2-2 is the count. That's what happens when I can't see the third baseline, obviously, from here, so had to rely on the umpire on that one.
What a great day this turned out to be.
Dalton 0 for 2 today at pitch in the dirt, and a full count on Brady Dalton, especially for DMA and their hitters today. Wow.
Yeah, I think I'd give the whole offense to the players of the game.
There's a swing. This one is fair toward third. It's going to be a tough one. The shortstop picks it up, goes to first, and he is out.
What a gun.
Bang, bang play. Nice play there by Purse.
Showed off his arm there. Fires that across the diamond.
Tyler Purse with the play. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Jason Rue, the designated hitter, is up for the fourth time today. He is 0 for 2 with a walk, and he takes strike one. So Archmere had cut the lead down a little bit, made it 7-3 with 2 runs in the third, but Williams came in and shut them down. Here's a grounder to Purse. Got this one across the diamond. There's out number 2, Tyler Purse, with 2 assists in this inning. And the last hope for the Hawks, Jack Nielsen, the first baseman, who is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. Ball 1, 2 outs. DMA is 1 out away from their second win of the season. Grounder up the middle, and that's not going to be the last out as Nielsen singles to center. Keep the inning alive. His second single of the day. And your batter will be Tommy Alexander. Alexander's 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. And there was a run scored, but it wasn't by him. It was by a courtesy runner. High, ball 1. Grounded foul down the third baseline. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jason, just in case my dogs are watching at home,
yeah.
I'll be home in a few minutes. We'll get off the couch. Well, one's in the crate. And the other one probably is on the couch. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Archmere down to its final strike. 1-2 on Tommy Alexander. Once again, thanks for joining us today on 302, and thanks to Archmere for letting us do this on short notice, and thanks to whoever's in charge of the weather for warming it up a little bit. Just missed 2-2. I think the DMA dugout wanted that call. I don't think this is our fault. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and this ball game is over. So DMA whipping out the hitting sticks today. They finished with 17 runs on, I didn't even count the hits, Archmere 3. So the final from Claymont, it's the Seahawks 17, the Hawks 3. Thanks for joining us on 302 Sports. Be sure to join us tomorrow night at 7 from Frawley Stadium. For Jason Winchell, Len Evans, Big Ed Halliday, I'm Mike Lang. Good afternoon, everybody.